in that loss to the Huskers.
Yeah, they got embarrassed. Lowest point total, lowest field goal percentage against Nebraska. Believe that they will have a better showing, giving him an advantage.
5 to shoot. Shannon going to go to work now against Mike Mitchell Jr. Shannon drive, count it, and a foul.
All-American right there.
The mask will work against Mitchell. Find underneath, and that pass tipped. Rogers somehow able to stay with it to Shannon for 3. The scramble doesn't net points yet, and still alive. What run ends on the 3 from Cam Christie.
Cam Christie is a good one. Gophers fans better get used to, better see him play every time, because he may not be in Minneapolis long.
Pounds per game over the last 6 games for Parker Fox.
And hopefully our viewers understand what those markings are.
Shannon wriggles through to get 2.
Yeah, when you look at the back.
Tomorrow night, erased with the make of a free throw.
First time tonight, matchup zone by the Gophers.
And Shannon will shoot over that zone and hit the 3.
Great ball move at that time. Little breakdown on the wing.
They get into that conversation maybe to not play until Friday. I know we're talking a lot of ifs, ands, and buts, but that's what we do at this time of year.
That's right. And the possibilities are certainly there.
13 to shoot. Needs a little help. Here's Shannon. The 3 over Mitchell. Splashes home.
Mike Mitchell Jr. Nice switch. That time by Dawson Garcia.
Shannon against Garcia from the elbow. Terrence Shannon, 13.
Great decision. He won games, Kevin, where the Illini are just going to have to outscore Minnesota, because defensively, there's too many breakdowns right now.
Shannon, how about lead change number 16 in this ball game?
Yeah,
hit a lot of 3s.
Good call. And you get your leading scorer to go off. And Minnesota's had both so far.
Shannon trying to answer. Rebound tipped into the hands of Christie. 17 in the field.
I mean, you know, last year sometimes he'd get in trouble because he'd overthink the game. Not right now.
Here's Shannon. Gets to the baseline. He gets 2.
Well, that's tough. I mean, because he's used to turning the court. But I've just been impressed with the Gophers. Every time Illini trying to pull away, they've got an answer.
Shannon has had an answer all night long. 3 from Shannon.
My team is battle-tested. They're older, and they're really starting to find their groove.
Here's Shannon, open 3. Rebound by Fox, and that'll be a foul on Justin. It won't go, and Shannon, rebound number 5 on the night. Illinois looking for their largest lead. Shannon in transition, end-to-end. The scoop won't go. There's danger with the rebound and the slam. One Christie stock, as it's on the rise.
Yes,
right
it
now,
is.
in a big way. Shannon with 2 minutes to go. A little strong off the heel, and Garcia with the rebound. Work. Our graphics department shuts down at 10, and that's when the math, Central Time, that's when the math stops, as Shannon drives inside and lays it in.
Yeah, and going to be interesting today. Illinois loves that drop coverage, and you're kind of playing into the hands of a lot of these Iowa guards.
Terrence Shannon stays red hot.
It's a simple dribble drive. If you draw that defender.
Tricky out Dembele.
I think probably Dembele is, well, Dembele's got to actually guard him. He's lucky it didn't go up right there. I think Dembele's probably better equipped to guard him on the perimeter, but certainly you're going to lose.
A little anti-analytical with how they go against.
That's very true.
Big Ten defenses. Shannon, oh man,
everything but down. Now we're going a little bit of zone there. And Laji Dembele will take shots from the perimeter.
He was working on Harding, out for Shannon. Ooh, way off. And danger. And 1 for Dave Danger.
I like the adjustment of Cricky guarding Guerrier opposed to Hawkins. I know Hawkins isn't on the floor, but that's a guy that he can better contain.
The second 3 in this game for Terrence Shannon.
He is
3. Slides off, Rogers, an offensive rebound. Shannon 3. Not here. Guerrier.
Block out by Sanford right there. And there's 2 more looks. Depends on the way that Fran McCaffrey feels. How does Perkins play under these types of foul situations?
Sanford with the rebound.
That's Shannon's first look at it too tonight. And he's another one of those guys where you're talking about you just have to stay ready.
Well, Shannon had the offensive rebound.
We have seen this so many times today for Iowa where they just have not.
Clock dripping. Shannon slicing through.
Oh, goodness. I mean, he just blows.
Hawkins the top scorer for Illinois today, giving it up. Shannon. Harmon, the follow, slipped to Hawkins in the roll home.
Going out of the zone.
It's off the arc. Justin Harmon off the bench with the board. Transfer from Utah Valley. Terrence Shannon into the lane. 7-0 spurt for the Illini.
Ooh, didn't
About the pace, though. Right, Illinois likes to shoot in the first 10, 12 seconds of a shot clock. Shannon on the drive. And a blocking call. And Mike Rhodes can't believe it.
Let's put it on the floor. That lowers his percentage a little bit.
He's thought about it on the drive. He dumps it. Extra pass out to Shannon. That was deflected on the shot. Baldwin got a piece of it. And Guerrier is fouled as Penn State has led since. But Illinois in transition. It's Shannon driving to the bucket. And the Fighting Illini have come all the way back from down 9.
Wow. Great job defensively.
Shannon has 8 here in the first half, working on O'Boyle. Stops for 3 and hits into double figures. Illinois back up a deuce.
And Leo.
9-point lead. But Illinois had a couple of quick 7-0 spurts to regain the advantage. Shannon again down the lane.
Boy, Nick Kern Jr. just puts his hands up like, what are we supposed to do?
Certainly there. A lot of teams within a game of each other. Shannon for 3. Well off the mark. We dip inside of 2 minutes here in the first half. Downhill again, and nobody stopped him.
Terrence Shannon Jr. did something old school right there. You follow the big all the way to the bucket. Well,
fake pass, the 3. He's got the offensive rebound. And he's got another one. And he's now going back to the free throw line. Terrence Shannon tripped on his own. Back out to Hawkins. Shannon got it back. Takes the 3. Dunn checks it. He heaves.
Doesn't go well from the free throw line, but they've got to try to make up for it other ways.
The mask into the corner. Shannon hits again. 19 tonight for the
They get 2 defenders off their feet. Uh-oh, here we go.
And this about to be a flush.
Great defense by Shannon. Shot the gap. Set.
So many veterans, too, for Illinois dealing with Penn State. Off the front end. Loose ball tapped around. Illinois, nothing cold. Shannon for 3. It's off the mark. Cannot get the offensive rebound, but Hansberry drew the foul. Corner. Johnson left his feet, and they call that goaltending as well. Hawkins switched on him and got the block. It starts the break. Shannon again. Oh my goodness.
Oh my goodness. That's all you can say. There's nothing you can do.
Check the clock. You saw O'Boyle. He took him to the hole, and he's got a new career high.
Terrence going to get downhill or make a play. See, Puff Johnson's going to have to help.
Penn State's got it with numbers. 4-on-1. Brown.
That's a substantial brace, though, on that left leg. And we'll see. He's guarding Terrence Shannon. He'll be tested early. Oh, will he? I mean, you get in the game. Shannon's coming off from 2 the last 3, shooting over 40% from 3, lives at the line. They're going to need him to really make plays here this afternoon.
Shannon catch and shoot, no dice. Did rebound Danjo, 1 and done. Illinois has been an outstanding rebounding team this year. Shannon barreling into the lane. That's blocked by Swanton Roger. Shannon thought he got it. He made 1-2 all game. Here is Shannon hopping on the dribble, getting booed by the crowd, and he put it over Reese and missed. Here is Smith. Late shot clock under 10 for Illinois again. Drive for Shannon.
It's going to be a tough guard for Dante Scott, regardless of the knee injury.
Caught that ball. There was no alternating possession, though. It was signaled initially. It was just out of bounds off of Illinois as Shannon uses his skill to get 2.
Just under control. I mean, you got the matchup now. This has got to go to the rim here. Kaiser cannot contain.
Oh, offensive rebound. He gets 2 offensive rebounds a game. Plus 16 in the first half for Ty Rogers.
Good minutes for Ty Rogers.
Terrence Shannon banging in the lane. He's got 2 again. He's been unstoppable.
Yeah, just getting down that left.
Damask working again with his back to the goal. Shannon makes himself available. Misses the 3, and the rebound snared by Reese. He has been a double.
Harris Smith the look, and it's just not there.
Just a 19% shooter. Shannon in transition off the long rebound. 2 and a foul again.
I don't think there's any player.
And here comes the crowd. Shannon missed it for 3. It was online. He rimmed it out. Reese. Kaiser has 4 fouls, and now he's got Shannon on him. Shannon takes a 3.
I'd just like to see him drive that. He can make it, but I would really like to see him put pressure.
Couldn't get it to go. And Reese sends it up on the ground. Kevin Willard is livid. Shannon had it blocked by Scott.
Dante Scott for having
out there in the corner. He hasn't seen the ball except for once. Damask trying to ram into the lane. Shannon is open, and he missed it for 3. Into the corner, Hawkins,
wow.
Blind path. Under 2 minutes. The Illini hasn't won here since 2011. Shannon bumped, and he got it. What a tough, rugged play. Shannon and Young. Help comes Shannon. No, well short. Rebound Reese.
Good defense on the ball by Young. And
8 to shoot. Cross court, Damask. Extra for Shannon. He'll fire away. Too strong.
Good closeout by Namari Burnett there on Shannon. Didn't give him.
Get it to go. Extra effort by Shannon inside. Here he is on the attack. Shannon to the rim. Inside hand finish too strong.
Oh, good defense without fouling by Michigan. Tough drive, and he knows they're not soft. He's just trying to get a message across to them.
And there's another block for Hawkins up ahead for Shannon, working on Comwell, floats it up and in.
Wait a minute.
Defense to offense right there.
That was, he went through.
Net left alone, can't hit the 3. Oh, and again, they're running. Shannon, Euros, and finishes.
Oh, that should have been an and 1. There was enough contact to dictate a call.
Hawkins will run it and set the offense up. Some early minutes for George Washington III as Shannon can't hit on the 3 and Reed claims on the board. We'll see what the up
to this Illini run.
By double digits, and just like that, it's back to a 1-possession game. Goody, extra, Shannon, corner, 3-ball.
And see, that's Brad Underwood would like to see Illinois. I know where they started attacking the basket to start the game. They kind of got away from it, but they've gone right back to it and had success.
Shannon, same spot, same result. A 3-ball. Comwell can't finish. Reed battling. Good, he got a piece. Rogers the other way. Leave it. Shannon, no hesitation. Money! Kick it. Goody. Swing. Rogers back to Shannon. Pump. Drive to the bucket. And that's a goaltend. 10 straight for Illinois. And they're looking to deliver a knockout punch to finish the air. Get it into Rogers. Extra. Goody. Swing it. Corner. Another one. Shannon is pure. And the rebound got it to Gary.
I thought Michigan would try to reestablish themselves in the paint like they did at the start.
Oh, what a cross and the finish. The hope and harm for Terrence Shannon Jr. He's got. Howard's been incredibly proud of how his team has handled maybe some adverse situations throughout the year. Step back, Shannon, 3-ball. Oh, it's pretty.
And you know what?
On drive, Hawkins kicks. Guerrier on the attack. Shannon, now they're up in the shorts. Same exact move, comes up short. Long rebound, Shannon tracks it down, attacks, kicks. 20 to shoot, and it knocked away. Harmon got a hand on it. Here comes Shannon, full head of steam. Bounce it, Rogers, back to Shannon for the Duke.
Oh, that was pretty. Oh, that was pretty. I think Terrence Shannon wanted Rodgers.
Watching us right now.
Ball don't lie.
3 minutes TV. Shannon, the cross, the sauce.
Oh, my goodness. Oh, wow. And he's looking
great. Well, how about in that game, Andrew? They're up 10. He goes out for 3 minutes. They're up 9, and Minnesota goes on a 10-0 run.
Terrence Shannon hits from the outside.
You know, he's a third and a half to guard those pick and rolls, and he is so dangerous. Tyson Walker knows how to use them.
4 early points for Walker. Shannon's second three-point, no good, and a foul on the loose ball rebound. Here's Shannon, step back three. Way off, danger the offensive board. Goes up with it with the left hand, no. Shannon turnaround, yes, rattles it in.
He curled off that screen and just rose up.
It's the screen for Hogard, and he cannot knock it down. Here they come the other way, lightning fast. Shannon all the way for 2.
And that's what he said, and that's what Tom Izzo said.
By Michigan State. Shannon, long 2 is good. He's heating up. Already a dozen for Terrence Shannon.
This is the best he's...
Shannon trying to get to the basket, takes a bump, misses, danger, lost it out of bounds.
Tyson Walker.
To Mask, and Shannon saves it. 4 on the shot clock. Shannon, deep 3. Yes! Wow. Big time shot for Terrence Shannon.
With 3 fouls, he was very fortunate there. Maliko did a good job of attacking, but Gary did a great job defensively.
Shannon, quick 3, no. A scramble on the floor, and Walker, but could not finish.
Oh, he's got to finish that.
Crowd was ready to explode. Shannon races up ahead, missed it. The follow jam by Rogers. Tyson Walker. Goody for 3. Shannon gets in there for the offensive rebound and a whistle. Hawkins wide open as Shannon misses the 3, and Akins comes in for the rebound. As we've been telling you throughout the day, this is a critical game for the Spartans. There's not a lot of quad 1 opportunities left for Michigan State as Shannon hits another.
That was a tough play. Once you get to the Big Ten tournament, maybe there'll be some opportunities, but not in the first round.
Shannon deep 3, and Akins the rebound. Approaching 6 minutes.
Tyson Walker's on Hawkins. Now they clear the side out for Shannon.
Halfway down and out, Malik called the rebound. Shannon's blocked by Akins.
What a great defensive play by Akins.
Chet Hawkins calling for it. Goody cuts. Now it's Hawkins. Shannon for 3. And it comes right back to Shannon with a fresh shot clock. Shannon calling for it, puts up a 3. No good. Tipped around right to Cooper, and Brad Underwood says don't foul. Walker comes up empty. Shannon up ahead. They'll let him go right to the hoop. He misses, and that will do it. Remember this win in March.
Just kind of the depth of this team and the number of guys that can hurt you.
Yeah, Fred Hoiberg said just that to me earlier today. Shannon hits the 3. First 3 for Terrence Shannon. But Nebraska senior, you can see him as Rick Mass misses that one. Here is Shannon. Downhill. Strong to the hoop. Loses it on the way up. And Tominaga the other way.
There's a lot of contact there as Shannon went to the basket. He's such a good shooter that this was just a matter of time.
Here's Shannon looking for his second 3. That rims out, and Williams the rebound.
That could have been one more. Shannon can make that shot out.
Perrier. Try to get it to Rogers. Threw it behind him. Shannon tracks it down. 3 to shoot. Shannon launches the 3 that doesn't go. Battle for the ball, and it goes to the Illini.
Oh, what a rebound by Ty Rogers. Alec had that, and he just took it from him.
Here's Shannon in the open floor. Swatted away. Guerrier on the drop. And it knocked away by Hawkins. Here comes Shannon, look out. And Nebraska takes timeout. Defense on the baseline, they nearly turn it over. Shot clock at 10. In the corner, Shannon on the baseline, gets the roll.
And Tominaga met him pretty close to that block. The athleticism.
Quite a sensation, not just here, but in his home country as well. Here's Shannon out of the corner. And the rebound to Juwan Gary.
Got a good look. Nebraska switching just continues to make winning plays for Nebraska.
Was so good in that win over Wisconsin. 3 steals. Nice offensive board there from Goody. Move. Misses the layup. Here's Shannon the other way. Shannon into Mask. No call. Knocked around, and Gary's got it for Nebraska.
Certainly let them play. Could have been a foul.
Here's Shannon for 3. And worked out for the Illini. Hawkins in on Alec. Now in the corner, Shannon. Oh, tough catch, and he still drains the 3. Driving lane, can't hit. Offensive board. And now Shannon for 3. Left it short. Good job by Hawkins.
Have just killed Nebraska here in the second half.
Illini, including 10 this half. Shannon. And Mass tracks it down. 7 for Tominaga. Shannon.
With Juwan Gary off the bounce.
Shot clock at 7. Shannon's got to go. He'll shoot the 3. Not there. Great box out there from the Husker.
That was a
Coleman Hawkins being matched up with Jamison Battle. Wondering if the Illini may choose to try to attack that.
And finally a shot on the mark for Terrence Shannon.
To get some easy buckets. They don't get many layups. Gotta get some fast break opportunities.
Shannon on the drive. Shot's a little strong. Put back, blocked away by Octor. Hawkins, they call him Seahawk on the drive. Now the reset, 15 on the shot clock. Shannon can't get it to go.
I like Terrence's aggressiveness, though. He's putting a lot of pressure on the D.
Driving baseline. Taking his time. Now 15 on the shot clock.
If they don't double, that's a good look by Shannon. It didn't drop, but I like the aggressiveness. He can still do damage in that post.
Now Damask working on Roddy Gale Jr. Kicks one over for Shannon. And Shannon rattles that out, and it's Key with a good physical rebound to Shannon. Now Guerrier takes it toward the basket, back out to Shannon, open shot, and Shannon can't get it to go. And fouled down low on the rebound.
That's offensively, that's a big shot. One that Buckeyes desperately needed.
Thornton defensively on Shannon, drives right past it. Powerful move to the basket, and that is what he is able to do, get to that.
That's why I call it the pill every now and then.
Yeah, that's right. The Mask, Shannon Jr., wide open 3, and he hit one early. How about this putback, the rise and flush by
everybody below the free throw line. Now they can initiate their offense with plenty of time in the shot clock.
Shannon, couple of dribbles, finds his spot, knocks it down.
His gravitational pull is better than anyone.
And this is Gale who's off the market, to your point. Danger on the spot for the board. Now Shannon, anytime he gets it, here he goes, and 1. Terrence Shannon at 1,000 to set that screen.
I love that too, when the officials talk to you. He wants to keep him in the game.
Shannon is wide open, and he's able to hit that 3. We saw him hit a 3 really early on Battle strong take, won't go. Now, Illinois, you know they want to run with it. Shannon, he thought about slamming it, I think. Instead, lost the basketball. Now Ohio State with the rebound.
Well, that would have been a huge break for Ohio State had they been able to get that 3 down.
Now Shannon right back into attack mode, and 1 is good.
So right now, Ohio State's going to have to make a decision. Coleman Hawkins back on the floor with 4 fouls.
And Shannon is starting to feel it. from deep. 79-64 under 4 minutes to play. Pull up, left it short by Shannon. And now wanting to run with it on the Buckeyes ahead to
ball screen action between Harmon and Shannon's going to take it himself.
Shannon with Battle on it. Shannon can't get the shot to go, and Battle comes down with the board. It's 30.
Indiana only gets 21% of its points from threes. They are in the bottom eighth of basketball in that category as that one visits the shot clock. And Brad, here is Damask. Robbie Hummel, expert on these two teams more than anybody in America. Shannon, his opening three is no good. It dangled on the rim, and Illinois is over.
Back. Indiana is looking to push the tempo, and I kind of like it. They're undersized. They've got to be opportunistic. This dude's going to be opportunistic, too.
Shannon, 1-on-3.
I mean, he is the one
name of the Pac-12, Oregon State.
And if you saw them early in the season, you're thinking, man, this looks like a national championship type team. Boy, Illinois would do some good to make some layups. That was certainly an issue. Is going to be a challenge. It's going to be certainly one of those things where he's going to have to be prepped and understand that it's not going to be kind. He's going to have to kind of refine his rhythm too, because he was playing so.
Shannon getting to the rim, and that is his MO on the floor.
That's what he's going to do until he finds his rhythm shooting the rock, as he is when he can pick and pop and drive.
As Schoenbein giving it up, there's a timeout available. They don't take it. Instead, off the skip, it's Shannon, who drew iron, luckily for Illinois. Now, wait a second. Myself, help people balance my life some as well, selfishly, and then be able to selflessly help too, as this ball goes up for Shannon and a foul called.
Especially with the way that he's going to have to guard. He's going to be guarding. It looks like Terrence Shannon drive the ball. So that's a settle. Yeah. It's not a good shot, especially with Shannon not in rhythm.
And Shannon is very.
If I'm Shannon, I am driving this thing, and I am putting the onus on the officials to make a call.
He did. He didn't get the contact. Hawkins tried to palm it in. It is out of bounds. And
Illinois going to have to make sure they lock in on cutters off the basketball as well.
This was a matchup that Marcus Damask dominated as Shannon misses on his first three. Off the second chance, here's Shannon. Past Langborg, and he weaves it home.
He just can get to the rim, whether it's in the half court, in the open floor.
Good up. And a third chance coming.
This is going to be the game for Northwestern. They have struggled in conference play to rebound, and you give Illinois multiple opportunities, eventually they're going to cash in.
Oh, tough rebound. And Shannon couldn't quiet him, but Hawkins does.
I mean, you've got 4 Northwestern.
And Bowie short, Shannon behind, taps it away. Here's Shannon with speed, and he's rim stuffed for the second chance. Cleaning the offensive glass. Shannon 3. He drills it.
What a big one for Terrence Shannon.
Shot making at a high level in this game. All tied up. Shannon.
He's way off. You could see that from the time that left his hands.
And Barnheiser got hit. Did they get a hardly at all? 45 seconds to go. Shannon on the attack, and that rolls down.
I like it by Shannon. Need points quickly. Just get to the rim. And
they have been so poor at times shooting the ball from 2, from 3, from the free throw line. You want to come in and beat a team like Illinois on the road, you're going to have to make some shots.
Shannon's first shot is the only win against Seton Hall. Certainly this would qualify. Late shot clock. Shannon, too much. But right there is Damask.
Well, the offensive glass.
Shannon yet to get a field goal. 2 points. Blocked
by Cliff.
The Big Ten block leader, Amore, is 59th of
the way he got Coleman Hawkins deep there is really what stands out. And I think Cliff Amore, he can play with his back to the basket, but getting deep like that is going to serve him really well. What a play by Justin Harmon.
How about cannot find the touch.
Not a good look.
Rutgers is just 2 of 9 from beyond the arc. Speaking of beyond the arc, Shannon just has not been able to connect on the jumper. Fernandez leaks.
Just getting almost all the way to the basket. It's one-on-one coverage.
Here's Shannon. This is what he does best. His first field goal of the day.
That's where he's been so active this season. Those active hands.
Shannon again. Lobs it, taken away. Hawkins. Shannon down the lane. Counted on the foul. And right now enjoying a 20-point lead. And here is Terrence Shannon.
Maybe value meal or drink, and 3. Upgrade to a steak dinner, I guess. I don't know what the next step is, but that's the next step for these promotions here, I think.
Going for his own board, but right in the hands of Shannon. Boy, he is a one-man fast break, Robbie. All the way to the rim. Count that, plus the foul.
They used to say that about D. Brown, and he certainly was the human fast break.
East lost it. Hawkins does get the steal, and he can do this too, dribbling up the floor. Shannon had that blocked by the 7'5" Connor Van.
Shannon thought there was any chance he was getting down so much. They've had some really inconsistent times this year, but they've also had times where they've really turned teams over.
Long rebound, go right back to Terrence Shannon. Shot 0 of 2 from deep.
And Illinois is fine with giving that up. It's a wide open look.
What a drive from Shannon at the opposite end. That's their forte, getting out and runs. Couldn't put the finishing touches.
That's his deal, too. When he's off 2 feet in the lane, good things are going to happen for Missouri.
That's working right now. It's been the story of the first 10 minutes of the game.
That's it.
Few threes already for the Illini. There's another one coming from Terrence Shannon Jr.
Missouri is really helping on these dribble drives and to stop.
Another extra pass. Pump fake from Shannon Jr. Nice possession for Illinois. Couldn't get points out of it. Illinois assistant coach Chester Frazier, who was unbeaten as a player. She'll tell you very proud of it. Terrence Shannon Jr., who nails the 3 there. Came out in the warm-ups today, Robbie, with a Chester Frazier t-shirt on. Trying to have him trailed by as much as 25. Brad Underwood was still coaching away in that last time out for his Illini team.
Deal and use that physicality right at Justin Harmon.
Nice pump fake from Shannon Jr. Gonna go to the line for one more.
Forcing some turnovers. How about Shannon going right back at it?
Some athletic balance to keep it in bounds. Up to Hawkins. The drop back for the trailer. Shannon Jr.
Made every play there. The hustle to
for the board on the opposite end. Entire Illini bench is up. And they're loving it.
He is just willing his way to the rim.
Terrence Shannon Jr.
No one's guarding him. No. He's wide open. He's got 28 points.
Inside of 4 to go. Fading. Why not?
That should have been an and one, honestly, there.
And Colgate looks to be switching everything here initially.
But Terrence Shannon, one of the top scorers in the country, on the board right away.
He's shooting at
Colgate has shown against high major teams that they can hold their own on the glass with that big front line. There's Shannon off, and 1 and done with the rebound for Woodward.
both guards can. So that sets your defense up really well. Now they're also really connected on that end too.
Terrence Shannon in a flash to the rim.
Connor, he was right in front of us. There was nothing
off. Getting the guards posted a little bit more. The mask on Smith is double. 7 to shoot. Shannon. Can't hit the 3. Offensive rebound. Goody, and he's fouled. Moffitt.
Terrence Shannon having his turn at that. Good defense from Brady Cummins.
That was.
Being strong.
Hawkins hit a 3 earlier, not here. Rogers tracks down the miss. Shannon knocks in a tray.
After an offensive rebound.
Moffitt inside, rebound Rogers. And here comes Shannon again with that great speed. Couple of dribbles again and right back to the rim.
Electric in the open court.
Attempted three, by the way. Shot 8 of them at Tennessee. Shannon off the bounce. Not here. And the rebound for Louis Jacques. Came from Smith. And Smith, who's been just hounded by Shannon all day the other end. And Shannon comes up with a miss from 3.
Under 10 seconds left at some points.
We're still in that same spot on this wing with 5 to shoot. And Shannon creates. Hawkins with a tap. 3 looks at it, but no basket.
And at that point,
definitely. They like to score in the first 7 seconds. We talked to Brad about that, right, Brad? And they chart how many times they score in the first 7 seconds.
Shannon had an open look at a 3 and missed it. He hasn't stroked it quite as well. They anticipate he will.
He hit a huge one at the Garden, though, about 2 minutes ago in the game.
Straight on Shannon from 18.
Look at him in the open floor. You got to corral him.
He's bumped. It's blocked.
I'll tell you what. I think that's on the way up. It didn't hit the glass yet. Boy, is he quick. And Shannon looks like he wants to use that ball screen.
They force him right. Launches a 3. Good check out.
Shannon's good. That's his shot.
Going for him. He gets him organized.
Here he goes. Here he goes. He's going to the rack.
Got to corral him. Nice help out today.
And Shannon goes down hard.
You don't wrap the
together. You put that foot down, and that's when it starts.
Look at all the space in the paint with Hawkins out on the perimeter.
Boy, they great help defensively.
Adu with the block.
Meshing again. Don't give him an open look when he gets it going. Nice rebound.
Goody kicks. Shannon 3.
Most vulnerable on that rebound, aren't you, Jay? Offensive rebound, kick out 3.
Hustling Shannon for Illinois. Shannon a 3.
Good clean look again. What a play.
Right down
the middle. He's got a lot in his game.
See, they're going middle of the floor ISO.
Straight on.
So they can't load to him.
And they can't help.
Shannon misses the 18-footer. Goody.
Can't bite on that ball fake.
Shannon driving. Shannon scooping. And Tennessee has the loose ball.
They look scrapped.
7 rebound game going right now.
And Shannon really quiet. They got to get him going.
This is Shannon. Step back jumper. A walk-up. Offside rebound.
That's his.
Brags about his ability.
Shannon.
Nice block.
Adu.
How about that reaction?
And 2.
Nice help.
Ball's loose. Shannon driving and finishing. Let's see if the Illini have another run left in them.
A little sloppy on this end.
Here's what Tennessee.
14. Jonas Adu. Shannon drives. Don't want to foul him, and they do, and he scores with 25 seconds left.
No, Adu not
the trap. You got to foul immediately.
There he goes right.
Shannon with the right hand, and it drops.
Big time.
16 seconds left.
Now face guard. Now face guard. This Tennessee team has it. Illinois struggles a little bit from the line.
Here he goes again. Tell you.
On the miss, and that'll do it. Tennessee.
But the fact that he can pass out of pressure gives his teammates a lot of confidence. They cut, he's going to find him.
Shannon looking to get going, and the lefty lays it in with the right to tie the game.
And used his left arm to Warrior of the Year last year and likely to be again this year. I mean, I'm not sure Terrence Shannon's not the next best player.
Agreed. One thing he worked on in the summer, Brad Underwood told us, is he's Davis guarding Shannon. Shannon uses the screen off the glass and good.
Vlad Golden was in drop coverage right in the middle of the lane, packing the help.
Illinois on a 6-0 run since Vlad Golden went to the bench with 2 fouls, and to make it 8-0, another sensational drive and finish by Terrence. And ripping down with a rebound is that guy, Amani Hansberry, a freshman from Silver Spring, Maryland. Look at the speed. Look at the speed speed from Terrence Shannon Jr.
Speed and it needs a ball screen. He can just take off. He got the switch now with Trey Carroll on him.
He'll hoist a three. An air ball. The follow won't go. And the first. But Dickie B, we know you're watching. We love you. And we, most of all, we're just so glad that you've gotten a clean bill of health.
So grateful that he's cancer-free. And talk about downhill. We've talked about that.
Let's pick on that guy, which is more like coaching in the NBA.
Well, and he doesn't have to call it from the bench. These guys are smart enough and old enough that they can make that decision for themselves. And not very good communication off that random ball screen. Bray it.
Shannon. His success tonight has come from driving, not from shooting from out. Danger rips it down.
Really good block out by Danger on Rosado.
And one thing Danger does very well, as Shannon scores again. Danger could run the floor, but Shannon said,
any dollar that anyone can give is one step closer to finding a cure for cancer.
To learn more, to donate, go to v.org/donate. And again, 100 on the bench.
Now, they're just a couple of possessions down, but here he comes now. So here he comes now.
And there he goes again. That man, Terrence Shannon Jr., another layup.
They are just getting to.
Hawkins with 6 to shoot. Knocked away, tips it back out. Shannon's got to put it up and hit it.
Boy, Hawkins lost it when he tried to spin.
And Harmon bumped by Golden, but they don't call the foul and they play on. Shannon driving again. Too strong off the glass. Saved, and it belongs to the Owls.
That looked like.
Hawkins sets the screen for Damask. Shannon will fire for three. Long rebound. Shannon runs it down.
Issue a little bit.
Shannon driving, hanging, stripped. Rogers got it back.
Now, the last time we saw an inbounds play like this, it ended up with Damask on a layup.
This time it was Shannon. The miss. Danger blocked from behind. It'll save with Illinois.
Heck of a move. Young man's needs to be aggressive in the open court more often.
Shannon answers. Athletically was able to move that body in the air. Adding to the Illini lead. Baseline. Lost it. There's Shannon racing up the floor. Left hand, yes. At no point was he going to pass that basketball.
Not at all. Danger. I'll tell you what. Defensively, he's been really good here in this first half.
Shannon, this time from the right side, scores.
Illinois is not with the team, still injured. He would really be useful in this situation with the Illini struggling to handle the basketball.
And a blocking foul is called on Fernandez. 5 to shoot. Shannon will fire up top for three, and it goes. Silencing this crowd with under a minute to play until halftime.
Rosas rebounder and dunker. I see everybody backed away when he got it. Nothing you can do.
Shannon knew that was going to be short. Rogers got the rebound, setting up Damask off the fake. Shannon will try from the corner. And Damask at position.
With a 6'10", he can guard 4 different positions. He's given up a lot of size and strength to Award.
Shannon for three, yes. Second three tonight for Terrence Shannon. Shannon.
Oh, great look.
Goody off the fake, got it back. Shannon for three.
Oh, man.
That's good basketball right there for Illinois. It's a 20-point. As Damask to Goody to Shannon. Beautiful passing. And how about that sequence? Again, the extra chance to score.
And they're not a very big team either. Just one guy at 6'11", the rest 6'9", and shorter.
Terrence Shannon Jr. for three.
Great job by Marcus.
Coach.
Yeah, it was a pretty good night, memorable night. D. Brown was pretty good. I had pretty good players.
You did.
They made me a good coach.
Terrence Shannon Jr. certainly making
Illini getting a little sloppy the last couple of possessions.
Right on cue, Terrence Shannon Jr. And then Missouri
in an always entertaining rivalry game.
Yes, and that Missouri game, I've been part of that. That's a special event. But it's obviously these early home games hopefully evolve.
Shannon Jr. with 9 points. Tries a three. And a foul on the floor. It goes tonight here at Illinois.
Not a good road trip, and they've had a bunch of road games to start out. So, but he's fine with kind of figuring out what his team about.
Downtown, but has made his imprint on the game for certain.
Here's another one.
Back to back for Terrence Shannon Jr. 15 points. Danger on the floor. Whips it out to Rogers. Shannon Jr. That's a three, and the bank is open late night in Champaign.
That's what you need.
Carrier, to your point, Coach, has more blocks in this game than he had in the previous 5 games combined.
Very, very active.
Hansberry the rebound. 15 to shoot for Illinois. Shannon Jr. sent out of bounds. It stays here with 9 to shoot.
Amani Ham.
Mask looks for an open man. Rogers at the top, down low to Danger. Now it's Shannon for 3. Illinois' leading scorer so far has that one rim out. And a takeaway from Southern down.
They go up in weight class quite a bit. We're talking about,
Shannon had a little traffic, but was still able to get it to go.
Man, he got hit. That should have been an and one opportunity, but it really shouldn't, because if anybody knows basketball, Marquette, tremendous team.
Shannon with a great take to the basket, draws the foul, and lays that one in. 3 from Antoine Jackson. Moretti gets the rebound. Moretti brings it up the floor, finds Shannon, and the layup is good, plus the foul.
Yep.
Against Southern.
They're going to count that bucket. That was goaltending.
And they will. It is a goaltend called against the Jaguars. So 2 more points for Shannon. And he'll be at the free throw line. Trying to cut to the basket. Couldn't quite grab the pass. Now he turns it over to Shannon. And the freight train is on the move to the basket again. Shannon has taken over this game.
I tell you, man, there's not many.
But he can't do it. Couldn't finish. And it continues for Illinois. A 15-0 run. And an Illinois player is down. Shannon's 3 is no good. And it's Moretti that's down for Illinois on the other end. It was tight for a while until Terrence Shannon took it over. Shannon looking for more inside. It might be another goaltend here, and it is against Noel. So a couple of goaltending calls have a 20-point lead.
Oh, I thought Gary might let that one roll.
Shannon to the basket, too strong. Shannon gets the assist. Quincy Guerrier, transfer from Oregon. A touch pass. I don't know if he meant to do it, but it works, and Shannon hits the 3.
Oh, yeah, Gary ain't meant to do that. That's a heads-up play.
I was curious about when a game like this against a non-conference opponent, clearly a team not on the same level, and Shannon misses the 3. What is the process? There's a tumble there, but what is the process?
That offensive rebound, that ball has a little bit more intensity to it.
Guerrier, transfer from Oregon. He played at Syracuse before that. Goodies hit a couple threes. Leaves this one off for Harmon. That 3 no good. Flying in. Shannon rebound and put back.
Boy, he's doing everything except selling popcorn.
He might be doing that too.
Technical foul, which was not a personal foul and not a team foul. So Danger, just 1 foul, and that's why he remains on the court. Terrence Shannon back out there, has a 3-pointer, his first bucket.
You have in the big moments as Illinois is still trying to grow back into this game.
Illinois forces the turnover. Shannon misses the 3. Offensive rebound, and Schwieger.
As well as Jackson Edwards.
Damask back in for the Fighting Illini. He's played this Valpo team 5 times in his career. As the rebound picked up off the floor. Lead was 2-1. Illinois, 1 of its last 9 from the field, 5 of 19 overall, 2 of 10 from 3, but now 3 of 11 from 3. And Terrence Shannon has Drake in Missouri Valley Conference play. Illinois, they're trying to avoid any of that from occurring today. Terrence Shannon had it blocked by Jackson Edwards, and Danger able to grab that loose ball. Almost a minute gone by here in the second half. Shannon off the dribble. Nice finish.
That's the kind of transition play Illinois desperately needs right now. They need to that transition quickness from Shannon and his teammates.
Shannon once again driving, this time on the left side. Puts it up and in. Back-to-back buckets for Terrence Shannon Jr.
Beacon's totally selling a long three-point attempt, and as well as Stafford's been playing, not often he's going to hit those.
It's 45-38 at halftime. Terrence Shannon already with 4 points here in the second half. Comes up short with that jumper. Open man in the corner. Goody. Shot clock at 10. Jab step. Step back. Three. Shannon's made three from three. Terrence Shannon Jr. now with 14. Armin.
Gosh, they did everything right there. Did the Beacons after the first shot didn't go. Reset, slow down, and open it up.
And Shannon too quick for the defense. The lay-in now 6 of 10 from the field. Palm short. Rebound. Rogers. Valpo has gone cold. One of their last 9. Shannon looking for a 4th trifecta. Back iron. Hansberry the offensive rebound. Illinois 9 of 18 from the field this half. 4 of 8 from 3. The percentage up to 43% as Shannon another easy lay-in. 18 points now for Shannon coming up. Diavero throws it away. Rogers has a man ahead. It's Terrence Shannon who wanted the big one-hand slam.
You know, I think he was caught in two minds there because he was looking.
Field goal percentage very good, and today it's even better at 7 of 9. Shannon across the lane. Misses it off the glass, and Danger. He'll clean it up with 2 more.
131 college basketball games before he got here to Illinois. And Terrence Shannon, his first 3 rims out. Jones the rebound.
And keep your eye on how Marquette.
Here's Coleman Hawkins on the kick. Got it to the wing. That 3 is no good for Shannon. And the rebound for Kolek with the head up. Damask. No good. Rebound Guerrier. Shannon on the attack down the lane. Man, is he good downhill.
But the strength that time, he knew he was going to engage.
Chase Ross is right up in his pocket. Shannon crossover into a 3. Oh, that's nice. Game 16 all time between Illinois and Marquette. Shannon wants another. That one clearly wasn't going to go. Goody got hit on the arm. Multiple shot clocks consecutively, defensively, and given up zeros a couple of times. Shannon is short. Illinois really having to work for a shot. Kolek up ahead.
Switching defense right here, a little 3-2 zone. Coming out the timeout by Marquette.
Shannon on the drive to the rim.
But the quick swing and the late closeout by
Harmon right back to him. Squaring up on Iguodaro. He sways into his shot and rims it out. Kolek down the lane. That's swatted by Hawkins. Denied. Shannon down the lane. He scores. And now it's...
And that's how Kolek was able to get to the opposite side of the rim.
Full array of moves from Kolek so far. Oh, splash down from Shannon in the... Terrence Shannon stalking and driving and scooping. He missed. Difficult for Hawkins there. Shannon missed it for 3. Gold went high, got a hand on it. It's out of bounds, and it's...
Let's see if Illinois can get a high-quality shot here.
Shannon breaking left. Terrence Shannon to the rim. Too much. And the rebound for Marquette and Jones.
Timeout.
That gives Marquette a 7-point lead. Terrence Shannon bouncing on the dribble over Iguodaro. 4-3. Oh, filthy from Shannon. Good. Tipped off the window and finally pulled down by Marquette.
Ty Rogers, why not take the shot? You take that shot, you make that layup, you got a chance to set your defense. You're only down 4. You don't. Shots is when Marquette was able to open the lead back up and ultimately walk out of here with a road win.
Final score, to the Golden Eagles, 71-64.
On Monday night, Gibbs Lawhorn, Shannon Jr. on the drive. Thought about a mid-range. It's going to be Guerrier who takes a step inside. Great ball movement by the Illini. 3 by Shannon. It's strong into the arms of Rocket Watts.
You mentioned it, though, the quick ball.
Well, Shannon gets the steal. He's going to take it all the way himself. And one for Illinois.
And that's where Illinois does best, again, the transition game. We saw it against Eastern Illinois. Eastern put them in a very similar situation, trapping them in his first game from injury. So we will see how quickly he acquaints himself with this team.
Shannon, deep three-pointer, misses to the left. Danger tried to get the rebound, but fumbled it. Finished with the left.
Yeah, it was a gift right there for Illinois that he didn't hit that.
Shannon's going to go to the hole himself. Strong on the first attempt, follows up with it, and cannot get that one to go, but he'll have a couple free throws. Coleman Hawkins looks to push the pace up to Guerrier. Nearly a turnover, but Guerrier saves it. Shannon's going to go all the way with the right, but misses.
Never since Dane Danger was taken out, Coleman.
Hawkins will step inside. He'll find Rogers. Shannon wide open for 3. Misses left. That's a tough miss for Terrence Shannon Jr.
He was wide open, finally figured out. Jones, Niva LaRua, and Lampman.
Shannon open from the corner, caused a little disruption in defense, but missed the mid-range. Shannon Jr. is going to rip it. He's got an open lane. Kaboom!
Great traffic and direction of the ball right in front there. Win it.
Shannon Jr.'s got a chance for one himself. He's got it. That was a big one for Illinois.
And that has worked for Illinois in this game, the transition game. You not even allow them to get set.
I mentioned earlier Jack Golke, the transfer from Hillsdale College, as George alluded to. Shannon is open for 3. He answers. He hits his first of the game. That's a big one.
That's huge for the Illini, too. Again,
Golke 2 for 6 now from three-pointer and in general in this game. Shannon, three-pointer himself. Count it! Terrence Shannon Jr. might have just iced this one.
Had to miss.
Shannon, double cover. Luke Goody in the corner, decides to not pull the trigger. Shannon, way downtown. Just barely misses. Hawkins gets the rebound, goes over Osei Price.
Right off of these screens. Credit to Eastern so far for that defense. Hawkins tries to take it one-on-one, and a foul before that appears to be assessed to Jermaine Hanlon.
Yeah, I mean, we can see, to your point, keeping
communication necessary for both teams. Shannon going in now, trying to play the one-on-one game. Euro step, no problem.
This is what I'm talking about here. I mean, getting him downhill, getting him.
Hawkins going inside, thought about putting it up. Kicks it back out to Shannon. Great defense right there from Jermaine Hamlin. Shannon's 3 is off. You could see Marcus Damas calling for the ball inside there. He's pushing it. Beautiful curl from Shelton. Fake, stripped nonetheless by Shannon. He's moving quickly, looking to push the pace. Goes up, unable to handle it. Gibbs Lawhorn right there. Deflected, and that will stop that 3 from Moretti. 7 on the shot clock. They go back to him. Go back out to Shannon. Doesn't rush his shot, and he cashes it in. Out to Hansberry. 8 seconds. They're looking to get it to Shannon, and they do. Goody sets up. Shannon with a deep 3 from the logo, and he delivers. That's some momentum going into halftime. They will start things off for the second half. Hawkins spearheading things on the outside, off the screen from Shannon, going in. Great ball control, puts it through. Swing over to Guerrier, back to Rogers. Off the screen from Hawkins. And it's good. Shannon picking up right back where he left off. That has been because of Terrence Shannon's ability to force contact inside. He has it now, fires quickly from the near side wing. Beautiful rebound and a beautiful vertical there. As your non-conference opponents couldn't be any different from each other game by game. Now is the time to find that consistency.
100%, right? And there's so much firepower offensively. It's just
basketball. They're going to need it here in this game. Remember, Illinois had 98 points last night. Nice. The second most points in Big Ten tournament history. Edward, a little shuffle cut, dive to the rim. Rebound, Storr couldn't grab it, and it's Shannon. Shannon, give it up. Guerrier, the jumper is pure.
And how about the big guy Danger right at the rim, too. Stepped up and contributed.
7 to shoot. Look at that pass. Whip it to the corner. Guerrier with the high arcing three. And Illinois.
Excitement in this game, and we're getting it early.
This is the third time in a row that Illinois has gone to this Terrence Shannon pin down, and you've gotten buckets in there. You overreact to Shannon off the screen, and you dump it down.
Get out of control. Coming up at the half, we'll go over to Dave and the gang for the State Farm halftime report. As Luke Goody doing what Luke Goody does, knocks down a three.
This group on the floor all that much.
Well, they're out there now. Danger scores it. He'll head to the line. Lid on the bucket.
Boy, that's a tough finish over the top with 6'10" Coleman Hawkins at the rim.
And Guerrier gets it to drop 6-0 Illinois.
Guerrier with the early opportunity. We've seen it this afternoon.
Illinois trying to figure it out. Working it around the arc. And Guerrier knocks down another triple.
Terrence Shannon Jr.
Stretch. Lawyer on the take. Hangs, can't hit. And Hawkins grabs the board. Shannon up the floor. Hop step, leave it. Hawkins rocks the rim.
Terrence Shannon.
In this one, it's been mostly Shannon and Damask for the Fighting Illini. They have 29 points combined, but Guerrier getting involved here. He hits the three.
They shoot 41%.
And Damask has the rebound for the Illini. Here comes Shannon. Illinois trying to build on the 2-point lead. Damask for three. Got it.
Interesting.
Gophers trying to foul, haven't yet, and now they get rid of it down the floor, and Harmon with a two-hand flush to put the cherry on top of Illinois' 21st win. Rogers tapped that and kept it in by Ty Rogers to keep that in play. Hawkins on fire to begin.
The range here. He's had a little bit of an off afternoon. That was a great look.
Shannon in the air a long time, setting up the three.
That's a pro pass right there. In his hand. 5:29, so it can't be reviewed.
Well, Hawkins whisks it right back.
Good pass.
Shannon for Harmon.
Unselfish play right there by Terrence Shannon.
With Quincy Guerrier.
You can see Dante Scott is just not moving very well out there.
Yeah, you wonder how long he can be in this thing. Guerrier looking for his shot there. Hits another on the lane. Damask was solid defense. Hawkins playing back, 2 and a foul. Who needs transition?
As well. One of the best two-way players in all of college basketball. Looks like he's going to score here.
Projects the screen, kick it, Goody. He got it. A three. Same exact move, comes up short. Long rebound. Shannon tracks it down. Attacks, kicks. Hawkins open. Three ball. Yes, sir.
Wow. What an onslaught.
On the floor. Shannon himself is 11 of 15. He's 5 of 8 from three. Drive and kick. Guerrier in the corner.
Wow, this is clinic. I mean, Michigan's trying to regular defense that I normally play, to be honest with you.
Great ball movement. Damask drives in and lays it in.
That was not good defense.
Marcus Damask, the transfer from the...
Here's Shannon, nice feed inside, and that ends this 7-0 run.
There's the physicality of Terrence Shannon there in the cut. And the rebound tracked down by Shannon with a head of steam. Here's Hawkins for three. And Nebraska calls timeout. The largest lead. See if they go with Ty Rogers, see if they can get that second foul on Nakar. Right there.
Drops one off. Nice pass, nice finish. Put down by Ty Rogers.
I love Ty Rogers.
Taking his time. Kicks it back out for Shannon. Shannon back to Damask. Two-man basketball. Damask ends up just with a layup right around the basket again.
Just taking advantage of the freshman.
With 7 of Mahaffey with 7 as well. That time shot won't go. Sprinting is Illinois, and Shannon with the beautiful pass over to Rogers. And he's there for the finish.
That's runouts, or easy runouts. They got to try to continue that. Force the turnover.
Dames was calling for the basketball. Had to battle just to get the catch, and then again.
Clock in single digits. Shannon. Kick out, Damask. Buries it.
Yeah, that's a high-level jab step right there by Terrence Shannon.
Just their second game with Terrence Shannon back in the lineup. Big Ten title contender. These teams are third and fourth in the Big Ten standings, and Guerrier smacks a three to start the second half.
And the screen by Tyrod. The dust with that step-back jumper.
Guerrier, open look. Cashes it in.
That's a real answer. And Terrence Shannon's dribble penetration.
Lost his footing. Illinois has a 5-on-4. Shannon low. Immediate impact as he finds Hawkins.
That's what Terrence Shannon can do there in the open.
Missed it. And look who grabs the rebound. It's Ty Rodgers. And here's Shannon. Another assist. And Steve Peichel takes a timeout. Oh, Shannon wasn't ready for it. Drive and kick. Open three. Yes. Money for Guerrier.
Back-to-back possessions there for Illinois.
On the angle. To Damask. Such a good shot faker. Hawkins will let it go. Got it. And it's back to 13.
Things out. You mentioned that starting lineup.
Guerrier, corner three.
How about his jump shot and the way that's come along? Now 6 of his last 11 after starting 1 of 8.
Guerrier has already knocked down a 3 of his own. Have to think a little extra emotion for Illinois today after losing by 22 in this game a year ago. Guerrier's second 3.
Carter stopping the dribble, and what a
glass. Hawkins, catch and shoot, had time to set his feet and drilled it.
I would say by now, out there at Tamar Bates and affected that shot.
Guerrier wants another 3. His third, plus a foul.
That is not an easy.
Because he knows Shannon's right on his heels. You used a fun word in the first half, spooked. And Guerrier from out deep again.
Illinois is really struggling finding out where to go offensively. This is your best answer right here. This is your guy.
He was begging for the ball. There's the cut off. Guerrier. And that's the penetration. He had options. Damascus.
Shannon. Yeah, not the best offensive possession for Florida Atlantic, but the last possession down, they did a great job of keeping Luke Goody off the line.
Shannon the assist. Dane Danger with the basket to put the Illini on top.
Carroll to be able to come into this game, play the 5, and play with this kind of confidence. That's impressive. What a pass.
And the bucket underneath for Hansberry.
Florida Atlantic.
His collegiate career at Illinois, a guy that Brad Underwood always wanted out of high school and finally got him for his last year. Good look, Damask in the corner, and the Illini are flying here on the road. 14-2 on the Scarlet. Quiz comes out.
Oh, look at Big Cliff. Hard head.
Goody. He won't miss that. The top three-point shooter thus far in the Big Ten. He's outside the elbow. And the shooting woes continue for Rutgers. Danger running up the floor. Off the feed from Shannon. Threw it down. And Rutgers calls another timeout.
Ryan Myers rims out a 3, and the rebound Shannon Jr. And gives Lawhorn on this side of the floor is a bit gimpy as Dane Danger rolls it in off the window.
That 3 was blocked by Gibbs Lawhorn.
For a great job by Dre.
Nice catch on that pass, too. And the smooth of the basket.
That kid is athletic. He's got great instinct.
I'll be chanting here now.
Oh, yeah.
Got him filled in.
Oh, look at that pass.
Yeah, open, lays it down.
See, that's what was missing in the first half when Illinois got doubled.
This doesn't drop. And Damask tracks down the rebound. Here's Shannon finding Goody. 3 from Goody. It's good for Luke Goody.
Boy, that's quick offense right there. Credit Terrence to kind of Morse when the ball, depending on where the ball is on the floor, it can look like a man-to-man.
Open look, Goody 3. It's down for Luke Goody.
Boy, he has no wasted motion on there.
For Shannon. 13 on the timer. Shannon enters it. Hansberry over the top of Palm. A nice finish by Amani Hansberry.
Amani Hansberry takes it.
Illinois, according to Ken Palm, the 11th most experienced team in the nation, while Valparaiso is the 11th least experienced. As the alley-oop lay-in by Tyrod.
Matter now, but down the line, like you've said, Scott, it will matter.
Shannon Gets it underneath to Rogers, who lays it in. Shannon with his 4th assist. And Ty Rogers.
Follow his lead.
Shannon driving kick. That's Luke Goody, and they could really use a big year from him after the foot injury. A strong shooting Marquette team on the whole as it is, as they've got their largest lead of the game. Shannon the kick, and he got an open look for Damask. Man, Shannon took big contact.
To push the pace transition-wise.
Guerrier steps inside, Shannon in the corner. Take it to the hole himself. Finds Guerrier. We're tied at 15.
Great closeout there by Oakland, but in turn, great ball.
A move inside, cannot get it to go with the left, and the Illini looking to extend this lead. Shannon inside to Dane JM1.
Great court vision right there by Shannon. Great pushing.
Has not attempted a three-point field goal yet. That just shows how this Oakland press has been fooling Illinois, but not there. Ty Rogers inside and gets the easy 2 with the baby hook.
And that's the first example of that.
Inside, Chris Conway seemed like he had a free dunk there. But Dane just said, no, Domas from the corner. He hits it.
And that's huge. You force a lot of screens and action right in.
Working on Chris Conway. Left hand, short. Picked up by Shannon. Inside to Guerrier. 2 points for Illinois.
That was a great tip right there by Guerrier. He knew he was outnumbered. Game throughout these first 3. It was Gibbs Lawhorn. It was, check that. Now, today it's Gibbs Lawhorn as Goody fires from the corner. Illinois starting to convert now. It's starting to become a runaway.
Sprawls out. Numbers. Hawkins rims out. Rebound. Shannon. Offensive foul.
Well, you don't see that called too often.
Bounces over to Wisconsin to get a reload. Storr. Fend off. Floater. No. Rebound. Storr couldn't grab it. And it's Shannon. Shannon give it up. Guerrier, the jumper. 2-point lead for Illinois. Klesman takes a shot from Guerrier. Missed it on a 3-ball, knocked to the outside. Hawkins couldn't grab it. Shannon does. Shannon cut.
What a pass.
Guerrier. Left. Storr lets it fly. That's off the mark for 3. Rebounded by Hepburn. He fires. That's off the side of the backboard. Shannon's got it. Shannon gets rid of it. Down court. Hawkins the catch.
Gone with the win, yeah.
Yes. Tominaga short, trying to follow it. Shannon handles it and gets it ahead.
They had cross-court looks.
Hawkins, Williams tosses up a 3, errant, and a foul called with 17.6 on the clock.
It's a chance for 2 more now. Could hit that magic number.
Every time the Buckeyes played, the other team was shooting 40-45% from beyond the arc. Speaking of behind the arc, Thornton a little strong there. Hawkins does not really look. Harmon shot fake into an 18-footer. Whoa! Somebody opened the barn door. Harmon hasn't scored in 2 games. Shot clock didn't reset. Rogers finding Damask. He's been quiet. Still quiet. Hasn't scored. Shannon off the mark. Thornton really holding his ground there. Sanford shooting this. Down the lane, yes he is. Still a lid on the bucket.
Boy, that's a tough finish over the top with 6'10" Coleman Hawkins at the rim.
And
defensively, he may not be as good as Brad wants, but oh wow.
Perkins, no. Iowa has now missed their first 9 shots to open the game, and there's the one-man fast
game. You're running uphill. Harmon doing that right now.
That time he got crossed over. Now Perkins. Can't finish again. What a strong rip down by Shannon.
Review off balance.
Shannon, short, gets his own rebound and puts it in.
There's the physicality you talked about.
Well, with Braden Smith, you know, he's certainly given up some real size.
Ed, Shannon attacks and finishes. No, he missed it. Got it back. And he can't get it to go, but he'll shoot 2. Carnage on the fast break. And Shannon will eventually
shoot Bryther here recently. Really good offensive team. Stephen Crowell misses there. Terrence Shannon retrieves the rebound for the Fighting Illini. Here's Rogers in transition.
All ahead to Connor Esigian, who was wide open on the left wing.
Game. You understand why when you watch him there.
with Store out of the game, I'd like to see Blackwell get much more aggressive. Number 25 in white.
Marcus Ilver. Point lead now for Illinois. Store. Here's Blackwell. He'll try another. Shannon the rebound for the Illini.
That late challenge from Coleman Hawkins forced them to shoot it more quickly than they wanted.
And Shannon has it. And now he just throws it up to Harmon. And Illinois able to break the pressure. And the Badgers foul.
It's a basketball for real Payne.
Working against Coleman Hawkins right out of the gate. A little bobble, but Payne stays with it. Can't get it to go, and Shannon the board.
Good job by Coleman holding his ground and forcing a miss.
Marcus DeMass 7 to shoot. Working against Coleman Hawkins. A little bit strong. Garcia's tip won't go.
Great job by Guerrier holding off Garcia that time.
Here's Shannon.
What can the Illini do to respond?
They can launch one with Coleman Hawkins. That three won't go. The rebound tipped into the hands of Terrence, Shannon Jr. and Cam Christie. Commits his
to be successful. He was successful before he stepped foot on campus in Minnesota.
Mitchell on the baseline. That jumper won't fall. Shannon looking up the floor. Zips that pass over to Coleman against Shannon. Here's Christie. Curling around, looking for the jumper. It won't go. And Shannon, rebound number 5 on the night. Illinois looking for their largest lead. Payne bumped by Danger once, couple of times, muscling it against Danger. No whistle. Ball tipped out to Shannon on the run. Illinois by 6, looping end to end to the rim. No, but a foul.
Trying to hand it off to Store, couldn't locate him.
And they're not letting him forget it. This guy goes and back.
And a steal. Shannon takes it away from Store. Shannon to the rim. The crossover, no.
Back. Look at this size disparity. It's a problem for him to get a look.
Tominaga loses the ball.
Turned his ankle.
Turned his ankle, yeah. Tominaga having a tough time making his way down the floor. Guerrier trying to take. Discard on the other side of the floor. Lawrence, no call.
Shannon doesn't fool around. Now look at this defense. He did a great job tagging his guy.
Hawkins unable to hit. Gale trying to go coast to coast, but hit the other side of the goal. Thought he could have scored it with his left. Shannon can score it with his left. 4 to shoot. Shannon. Oh boy. Highlight time.
Well connected, and talking to Greg Gard yesterday, he said, it's just been an occasional defensive breakdown, and so much of that speaks to what you're talking about here and that level of connection.
Did early in the first half, defending the basketball one-on-one without help.
And now Wisconsin turns it over. Shannon, loose ball. It'll go to the Illini.
There's Mitchell. He's been seeking a shot of late, and he turns this one over instead. Shannon on the run, bumped by Hawkins, and the ball out of bounds.
Stop, cross, start, get to the bucket, up fake, get 2 defenders off their feet. Uh-oh, here we go.
And it's about to be a flush.
In the break, finding Marcus DeMass,
who has 17 points, a game high for Illinois. The double comes, and it's a steal, and it's Shannon fouled by Harris Smith.
Wilcher. Knocked away by Shannon.
by Terrence Shannon.
In the play, it is early. Tominaga working on Shannon. Here's Mask. Thought about what the three. Knocked away by Shannon.
Leave off. Hawkins blocks. Nicholson gives it away.
Whoa. This has been an interesting possession.
And Langford got the timeout. Illinois does. Shannon was on the baseline. Wildcats ball.
This last sequence is as good as you will see this game. I thought they played great.
And right now enjoying a 20-point lead, and here is Terrence Shannon.
Some little guards last year. Now they're going to have to handle the ball. Missouri finally forcing some turnovers. How about Shannon going right back at it?
Some athletic balance to keep it in bounds. Up to Hawkins. The drop back for the trip. Loose ball. They've seemingly gone to Illinois most of the time. Guerrier had to save that.
As they did again today.
I think their margin, wasn't it under 3?
4
yeah, it's
points per game, I
unbelievable.
believe. Here's Terrence Shannon Jr. in a flash, and he is fouled by...
The fine, easy, and uncontested looks like they were getting at the beginning of the game.
Johnson trying to cut to the basket, couldn't quite grab the pass. Now he turns it over to Shannon, and the freight train is on the move to the basket again.
Tyler Kolek dropped it off to Shannon.
Yeah, that time Migadora was caught up with Shannon.
Rogers ran to make it 8. No good. Oh, wow. Rebound. Joplin skying over everybody. And he tossed it to Shannon. 1-on-2. Shannon wants to score it. And he'll have to do it.
For 5 so far. Illinois 2 for 5. And it shows on your screen with Oakland having those 2 threes as well. Shannon gets the steal. He's going to take it all the way himself. And 1 for Illinois.
And that's where Illinois does best. With an increased intensity here, particularly Watts as he looks to receive it.
Shannon Jr. is going to rip it. He's got an open lane. Kaboom.
We can't say it over and over again. They haven't been making these adjustments, and it's in part the reason Oakland's still in it.
Shannon Jr.'s got a chance for 1 himself. He's got it. That was a...
As Hawkins missed the free throw. Beautiful curl from Shelton. Fake. Stripped nonetheless by Shannon. He's moving quickly, looking to push the pace. Goes up.
Illini had numbers, but Goody hits a 3 instead of getting a layup.
And again, Shannon pinned that, and it's goaltending.
Pretty at night.
Jason Benetti's restaurant recommendation.
Coming with, 3 miles in an hour as that's tipped out of bounds, and it'll stay with Maryland. That's a pretty sudden total. Maryland at 14-11, needing a win. Shannon pokes it out of bounds. Here's the decision from Hawkins. With his head up, 4-on-2, galloping in. And down low, Harris Smith had it taken away. Coleman Hawkins speeds away from the fray.
Open floor. On top of that, he does this pretty well too. He's a really good on-ball defender. What a play there.
It's out of bounds, and it's going to go to Maryland with 8:02 to go.
Rogers, Conwell gets it back. 13 to shoot. Reload for Burnett. 30 seconds left in the first half. Burnett had a block by Shannon. Great recovery defensively, and they'll hold for 1 with the shot clock dog.
Is one of the premier defensive players in the country, and Coleman Hawkins.
Down the board, swatted away at the rim. What a terrific block it was by Terrence.
Single digits. See if they can find some rhythm and continue to dig into this depths.
Gordon's been much more aggressive offensively in the second half. Shot is well short.
Until Northwestern has grabbed that basketball, and that's just felt like an impossible task tonight.
Well, Martinelli swatted by Shannon. Northwestern wanted a goaltend.
Rock, that help comes in there from the right corner, and Terrence Shannon's locked and loaded.
East only had 2 to shoot it.
Illinois really guards. I mean, they're having good looks. Instead of being able to get him to go.
This will stick with Missouri.
Matchup of the top 2 scorers. Smith had to give it up, and that's swatted by Shannon, helping out on somebody else's guy.
He's doing the job on Smith, helping out.
Basket, it took him 2 dribbles to get there.
And then he picked the ball up 30 feet away. I couldn't imagine doing that.
Oh, and then he does that down on this end.
So it's both ways. It's both ends. He's a two-way player. As a guard.
Hawkins turned it over. Moffitt ahead for Cox, and Shannon recovers on it.
Guy that never got tired either. He could just go and go and go.
Good hands for Braden Smith. Harmon getting back into it. And what was a 2-on-1, and it's finished off for Colgate.
Nothing easy for Colgate.
NCAA tournament for the last 5 years.
Woodward didn't even look at the basket.
Here's Cummins. He's blocked by Shannon.
Jeff Woodward's been effective.
Right now, don't they?
Really do. They've got the type of lineup out there.
James. Oh, what an Trailing block. Terrence Shannon. Boy, talk about playing both ends of the floor.
The looks have been pretty good, but the ball's not falling for anybody, and there's an impressive block shot by Terrence Shannon Jr. to take us.
Jared Simpson can get downhill here.
Blocked by Shannon.
Great pursuit of the basketball by Terrence Shannon.
So Damask, he wanted to throw that one down, lost it. Numbers here for Rutgers. Davis will drive on Shannon, blocked, and kept it in play.
Their lone loss against the top 5 Marquette team that took Purdue to the wire in the Maui Invitational Championship. This is an Illinois team that does look poised
in the first half.
All of Illinois' points have been in the paint so far. The big men are scoring. Danger and Guerrier. Joseph, as he ran through there with that Euro step toward the basket, couldn't get it.
Shannon is short. Illinois really having to work for a shot. Poland up ahead on the drop-off. Oh, goodness gracious. That was erased by Shannon. Traylor Mitchell.
Hoiberg gives Lawhorn his back. A pass. Gary can't finish, but a foul.
And that was a coach's son right there.
Right. Yeah, usually you'll see.
Ooh. Discard on the other side of the floor. Lawrence, no call.
Shannon doesn't fool around. Now look at this defense. He battles for it. Hoiberg saves. Williams feed. Tominaga, head and shoulder fake. Nice pass.
Alec lays it in, just like it was drawn up.
Out to Harding. Little no-look pass, and a finish by Diggs.
Guard one-on-one, and if you come double, he's an excellent passer as well. It's the first double team we've seen from either team so far.
It's the freshman Blackwell. That one doesn't go. Luke Goody into the game.
Keeping him in front, bit as if he was going to throw that basketball to his right, which created that angle for him.
To score.
It's going to be a challenge because Illinois is one of the best offensive teams in not just this league, but in all of college basketball.
Nice cut. Perkins at the rim.
Yeah, that's not going to make Brad Underwood happy. The back comes
10 minutes of the first half. Right to the bucket, tapped out, Baldwin on the gas. One time, and finish.
You get a little too unselfish. Who would it be? Said Coleman Hawkins. Coleman Hawkins listening to coach. Baseline cut. Nice little took around here by Jamison Battle.
Now, Battle has
heard on Terrence Shannon Jr. as well. Yeah, nice little easy shot.
Get a call. I thought Harmon got fouled on that drive.
Now here goes Battle. He's trying to slip it through to Mahafey, and he's able to find an opportunity to get that pass through.
For the second half.
They're looking to throw it into Renew.
He had to really run that thing down. Shannon got beat.
Cut from a guy who has not played
in the paint is really impressive, especially with guards. Most guards are as comfortable playing in the post.
Smith still can't buy one. Top guy.
And again, they've got size at every position on the floor. Big guards.
Thought that was a double dribble.
The basket for Brennan Lorien. Talking about Terrence Shannon is going to drive. He is going to try to get to the rim and score. But again, it's one thing to know it's coming, another thing to stop it. What a feed by Carroll. Just
combined, they have been spectacular. I really think Dusty May's got to think about getting Vlad Golden back in the game soon.
Golden has only played 9 inches.
21 points now for Shannon.
This Illini group is a connected one. I'm telling you. Lost to an extremely talented Marquette team. Than to find easy and uncontested looks like they were getting at the beginning of the game.
Johnson trying to cut to the basket. Couldn't quite grab the pass. Now he turns it over to Shannon. And the freight train.
Not missed at the free throw line this half. 14 of 14. Under a minute to play. Hepburn takes it quickly. Couldn't finish it. Rebound cleared by Goody.
Busy though. Here he comes again.
Moving without the ball. Mast. He's going to take it himself. Rebound.
Nice
Mast
rebound.
comes in.
Difference. Doubled again. Gillis. 8 to shoot. Leave it. Smith. 5 to shoot. A deep 3. Oh!
Inside 10 of the shot clock for Dix. Broke 3 of Shannon. Wow.
Boy, you embrace that physicality.
What a shot.
I'm telling you, this young man's got athleticism. He can shoot the ball. He's one of the better shooters on the team. Oh, Ace got. we had 3 bodies there, and he got through all 3 of them.
Baldwin trying to return the favor. He's hit, and he'll go back to the line.
Burnett, half the shot clock gone. Foul on extended. Conwell. The face up. Jumper no. And Michigan
with the board. There's 30 seconds to work with for Ohio State. Trying to get a quick 2 is Royal.
Coleman Hawkins is so tied up with what's going on the strong side of the floor that it's just one-on-one. And credit Boo Buie for going at a very good defender and ball if they're going to have any chance to get back in this game.
7 turnovers in the first half. And it led to 12 Illinois points. Dent off the mark in the rebound. Rod.
Tiger Booker has done his part, but now maybe you look for another guy in Dan Lewis as the 3, a high arc there, is off. Maybe you look for another guy in Dan Lewis.
Ever in the low box. A.J. Storr going to work. Couldn't jam it. Foul called. Shannon took the hit. A.J. Storr gave 19 for Shannon. Hepburn. Ball fake. Baseline. That is tricky. And everybody out on the perimeter. Wide open entree. Trying to hand it off to Storr. Couldn't locate him. And they're not letting Hepburn get it. This guy goes and back. And a steal. Shannon takes it away from Storr.
On offense.
Yeah, he loosens up. It's a bomb you get. Ball fake. Tominaga. The ankle's good, you're right. On target. 9:45 to play in regulation. Extended 22-9 run. Tominaga gets into the teeth of the defense.
Oh, look, he's stepping up.
Browner would love that one either. Either team has shot it well from deep.
Middleton getting into the act. The freshman from Miami.
He's a
That's right. Here's Connor's brother, Patrick. Josh Dix, nice jump stop.
Brandon, I'll tell you what, aim, you're running uphill. Harmon doing that right now.
That time he got crossed over. Now Perkins can't finish again. What a strong rip down.
7 minutes to score. Storr, great first step. Nice spin by Storr, blocked away though by Damask. Shot clock is now reset. Hepburn, 3-ball, got it.
141st in the country from 3. It's been the story of their season in a lot of ways. Young down the lane, got contact and glass and 2 more.
The head number 13. Combo with 5 to shoot is going to have to force something. Outside for Burnett, 3 to shoot. Burnett drives, Shannon there. Burnett can't finish. Reed there. And can he foul?
It's a great job with the NFL on CBS. Here's Hogard, defended by Shannon. Over Shannon, way too strong, out of bounds. Last touch by Goody. Get it.
Look at Terrence Shannon making it difficult for Thornton just even catch.
Well, Thornton, little step back. Pretty move, huh?
Oh, I tell you.
Bowen Hardman for Ohio State. To the corner. Stepping on that line right as he caught it.
After taking down Purdue in their conference opener. Bowie against Shannon to get the first half court set started. And the miss is swatted out to Quincy Garriott.
Just a couple of hours away. Zoo was actually one of his top choices out of high school before initially committing to Indiana. Carter the rebounder.
Hawkins with the swipe, but back in the hands of Moffitt. Smith pull up, and he's got his first points.
Shoulder, tough shot though. Falling away. Alaka. Kick. Connects. Rising. Oh! He can finish. Defensively. Connects. Kick. Meshack. Gainey down the lane. Right hand. And that's the spread of the bigs. They didn't jam.
Paint. They're getting all the way to the rim, whether in transition or in the half court.
Martin. Contested 3. Long rebound to Davis. Too strong. Another offensive rebound.
Tough to get blockouts against these guards when the rebounds are long.
Davis, no. Boy, 3 looks at it, but the...
Step back 3, a long shot from Joseph off the mark. Area grabbed it for the Illini. As the
Beacons have it. Jackson Edwards still hasn't scored yet. He's been averaging almost 16 a game. And could have had a...
On their home court with the W.
Joplin pinned in the lane. Got it away for Kolek. He looks around. He elevates, and he's fouled by Goody. That's 3.
For 5 so far. Illinois 2 for 5. And it shows on your screen with Oakland having those 2 threes as well. Shannon gets the steal. He's going to take it all the way himself. And 1 for Illinois. Speaking of, double teamed. Good work by the Illini defensively on the interior. Lampman covered by Shannon. Deep three-pointer. Way off. And the Illini
ball from the guards if you're Illinois.
6-0 run for the Illini as they look to stop Oakland here. Golke step back 3. Count it! My goodness! Jack Golke silences.
I'll tell you that.
Gone with the win, yeah.
Yes. Tominaga short, trying to follow it. Shannon handles it and gets.
Fantastic, and then of course the block on the other end from Hawkins.
If they want to get back in, it's got to be at this end.
Tominaga couldn't hit
with attack mentality,
particularly in the open court.
Right. Get it in. Tominaga is fouled.
I thought that was clean. You can always say the body. They endangered.
We're under 5 minutes to play. And a travel on to Tominaga.
And because of
the defense,
nice. Running.
Andy Kaufman in practice. I'm telling you, that guy could score in a phone booth. The pride of Jacksonville, Illinois.
At the timeout, Zach Hicks drills a 3. It certainly didn't end well. For this team, that's a big deal for them going forward.
Young in the lane. Reese, a big offensive rebound.
Walker all the way, high off the glass, and the foul. Tyson Walker will have a chance at a three-point play.
You know, both teams executing well here as we make our way into winning time.
Barry. Shot making continues.
They just pin. Rock, that help comes in there from the right corner, and Terrence Shannon's locked and loaded.
East only had 2 to shoot it.
They like to go inside early. See if they get do a touch.
Connect rises.
Oh, man. Doesn't use those screens beautifully.
He really does. That's 2 straight.
So strong and quick. So good off the ball, too. Read situations.
I think Vescovy is the guy. We're not making him too French yet.
Our viewers in Montreal.
What a cut in the open middle. Goodness. A little hiccup defensively.
We got to start getting stops and getting some buckets in transition.
Connect.
Nice.
Oh, look who's in on the rebound.
His first points of the night. He's scored in double figures in 15 straight, dating back to last season. James Dent.
He can make some strides. He gives them a whole nother look.
Risky pass. But cutting into the lane again, James.
He can turn from the face up to the post up very quickly. Whoever's defending him, you have to make sure you commit to just one.
And it looks like we're going to have an offensive foul called here against Andre Polk.
I mean, he certainly can do that, but it's not the ideal matchup. And again, Illinois needs to be able to utilize the height advantage in this game.
Golke tried a 3. He gets his own rebound, though. Great hustle.
With an increased intensity here, particularly Watts as he looks to receive it.
Shannon Jr. is going to rip it. He's got an open lane.
Great job tonight for Oakland forcing mismatches. They've created situations where he goes on Rogers, Goody, or Damask. All mismatches for him.
Golke misses the 3 once again. They're trying to get Golke open, but Shannon's just not letting him go. Golke, NBA range 3, not even close.
As Hawkins missed the free throw. Beautiful curl from Shelton. Fake. Stripped nonetheless by Shannon. He's moving quickly, looking to
beat Maryland, beat Northwestern, beat Purdue. 3 wins in 3 days. Looking to make it 4 in a row. Store
flips it in. Attack mode.
I'm with you. He's been out on the perimeter a lot. I like to see him get down on that low block.
Store. Fend off. Jumper. Off the rim. Rebounded by Harmon.
That was Purdue, and right now unable to get going in part because of the great defense.
AJ Store. Cross.
He can get.
Look at this.
No.
The Little stop and go. Hepburn saves it for Crowell. 8 to shoot. Now it's Store time. A.J. Store with a downtown hit. And they got lost. 12 seconds to go in the half. Extended minutes for Carter Gilmore. Store trying to work his way in. Flips it up. No. Rebound knocked off the hands of 45 Cornhuskers. Tominaga. He got some contact. No call. Shannon couldn't grab
center. When these two met in the regular season on January 30th, it was a good offensive outburst. And right now the offense is coming in bunches. Thornton again.
Great look from that left wing.
Illinois 19-17 early, and here's an offensive foul.
And 3. Earlier in January, it felt like every time the Buckeyes played, the other team was shooting 40-45% from beyond the arc.
Speaking of behind the arc, at Oregon for Gary A, and now finishing his career with a Fighting Illini. Perkins, and he got fouled. So a quiet first half.
One of the better talent evaluators in college basketball, in my opinion. Goes and gets guys that people overlook.
And Josh Dix knocks down another one.
Well connected, and talking to Greg Gard yesterday, he said, it's just been an occasional defensive breakdown, and so much of that speaks to what you're talking about.
Thought that ball should have gone in the wall. He had deep post position.
Your Store on the move over Shannon, and Danger the rebound.
Just terrific one-on-one offense by Terrence Shannon.
Response here for Illinois. Store in on Hawkins and a foul. Shot clock at 10, and an offensive foul setting the screen on Gilmore.
Yeah, on those dribble handoffs or screens, you got to make sure that you come.
Here's Store in on Shannon, knocked away, but Shannon called for the foul. That's number 2 on Marcus Damask at his return to the state of Wisconsin. Store way off the mark. Through the lane, Store doesn't go. Went off Shannon, but then they say ultimately off the Badgers. And so it will go to Illinois.
And the player movement, to have that type of consistency, tip your hat to Brad Underwood and his staff.
Hawkins, the 3 won't go, and the rebound ripped down, but took over on the sideline. Shot clock wind in 10. Here's Payne.
Good defense by Dane Danger.
Hawkins at the foul line. Can't get the roll, but look who gets Shannon against Perkins. Hope to see a lot of that today. Back to it. 2 on the shot clock. And Perkins, the contested shot against Shannon.
Boy, that's back-to-back plays after his career high 32 against the Illini last year.
Dix to that sweet spot. Rarely misses those. Cricky with the putback.
Stop, cross, start, get to the bucket, up fake, get 2 defenders off their feet. Uh-oh, here we go.
And it's about to be a flush.
In that.
Well, I'm sure that they've worked on it. You know, you've had some time. They haven't played since Tuesday, so they've had time to put this in.
Shot clock again, pretty at night.
Jason Benetti's restaurant recommendation.
Coming with, 3 miles in an hour as that's tipped out of bounds, and it'll stay. And that's a guy that Maryland just did not see in the first game back in January. Shannon did not play. He was suspended at the time as Young has gotten into the open floor.
On top of that, he does this pretty well, too. He's a really good on-ball defender. What a play there.
It's out of bounds, and it's going to
want to take.
Young for Reese. Back to Young in the mid-range. Missed it. Tough window. Somehow
he goes throughout the day. There's a good early touch for Terrence Williams II. Now Llewellyn with 10 to shoot. Rejects the screen. Pulls up and can't hit on the mid-range jumper.
7 on the shot clock. Here's Malik Hall handing off for Holloman from the outside. And Hawkins is there for the rebound. Defensive team in the game for Michigan State right now. And the shot clock already down to 6. Holloman comes to get it. That's a 2. It's good. I mean, they only have 2.
Here's Hoiberg. Wiltshire's been quiet. One doesn't go. Goody. Wiltshire inside the arc, and he hits the long 2. First point.
Tominaga around the screen for three. Doesn't go. Guerrier the rebound.
Ohio State. Akbar's got 2 fouls. They're coming off 2 road losses where they played poorly. And they had a scoring drought in the last 4 minutes and 12. Just sustainability on the offensive end has been a challenge for these Buckeyes.
Roddy Gale Jr. tried to use the glass 10 rebounds he had in that game. It's been 11 straight games, a double-digit score. You can make that 12. Three-pointer.
Offensive glass and just weren't able to take advantage. I think there's a real opportunity for Illinois to do that same thing today against Indiana. Wow.
That's a score and a foul for Xavier John.
5 on the clock, Langford, nowhere to go there. Shannon jumping to passing lane. Bowie splits it and scores it.
That is a lead by Boo Bowie. That shot clock.
Western shoot around. Make him play out high. Barry hides out and drills it.
They need him, and there's another miscommunication. The ball up. Damask under control, got to his body, and just finished right through him.
Quick transition game from East. Couldn't put the finishing touches. That's a bounce back on the verge of potentially losing 3 straight if they don't get a big comeback here.
What he did from outside. And both with good flashes on offense early in this game on the 9-0 start. Here's Smith trying to get Colgate going. No. And Basket, it took him 2 dribbles to get there.
And then he picked the ball up 30 feet away. I couldn't imagine doing that.
Oh, and then he does that down on this end.
So it's both ends. It's both ends. He's done a fine job so far today, but they need to play through their guy.
Smith, short, still no points. Coach was checking out some of those games yesterday, and he said it was only a matter of time before Michigan State got rolling. He knew it wasn't going to be a down year all the way. Parker Jones from mid-range.
How many guys like that did you have in your career?
Randy Foye was one of those guys who played 10 years in the NBA.
Any one of 4 guys can grab a rebound and take off. Now Golden will make an outlet. Everybody else will rip and run. That makes them quicker in transition.
And a moving screen called on.
So they're going to be looking to protect the paint on everybody except Luke Goody and certainly Terrence Shannon. Everybody else, they're going to protect the paint on him.
Martin misses the 3.
And the more that Coleman Hawkins can pull Vlad Golden away from the basket, the more Illinois can protect it.
Davis called for a travel.
Just taking that next step, in the words of Brad Underwood.
Yeah, and I like tonight. He's not overdoing it. He's not trying to do too much. He's letting it come. And here we got a little
high on that offensive putback.
Maryland Gatorade Player of the Year last year, a true freshman.
He can play. I mean,
more focused on what's going on the floor right now. A 15-2 run for Illinois over the last 3 minutes to turn a 7-point halftime deficit into a 7-point lead, and the rebound.
Let's see if he's involved in this play here. Jones down the lane, and he got 2. What, he wasn't involved?
Illinois' off-ball movement created that mismatch, and with 5 on the clock, that's all Rogers could do.
Jack Golke's going to try his first 3. He was strapping them all night against Ohio State, and his hot shot. Gotten some offense working. Townsend uses the form against Shannon Jr. No call of a push-off, but does not matter. Trey Townsend finished it. And
we can't say it over and over again. They haven't been making these adjustments, and it's in part the reason Oakland's still in it.
Shannon Jr.'s got a chance for one himself. He's got it.
Down in the season when they have to rely on them against bigger teams, better teams.
The 3 is short. Hamlin fights for the rebound, pulled out to Hamlin.
He can do some damage, I think, in this lineup. Post him up, give him some touches. Chucky with a scoop.
Like a running back, Hepburn cupped the ball, couldn't finish from Goody after injuring himself in the first half.
And Shannon right away takes Hepburn. Now he picks up Door.
Left hand.
Little late on that cover.
You know a little something about defense, Coach.
I read Mike's books.
Hepburn, fend off and fade. It's on target.
Tell you what.
Under 3 minutes to play. Hepburn, the drive, hangs, couldn't get it to go. Rebounded by Dare. Williams, outside, will they ride the hot hand with Mast? Back in, spin, he missed it. Get him out of the game.
And the Hafey's really giving them a jolt on the defensive end coming over from Penn State. Battle, pick it up right where he left off last night.
Boy.
That was with authority.
Oh, man, those 2 buckets that we've had to start this game. Hello.
And then Thornton.
Benefits.
Thornton for 15. In and out.
That key just picked off Terrence Shannon. Corner, and Terrence Shannon's found him.
That is his bread and butter. He's been a three-point shooter his whole life. Thornton with an answer in the lane. Physical for Ohio State, played at Valparaiso. And that's all you'll get about Valparaiso tonight. Thornton again. In and out.
He got a good one, too. Shannon going.
Bruce Thornton. Gets a screen. Leans. Strong rebound by Danger. Dribble. Here's Tony Perkins, one of the seniors, one of the 3 honored before the game. Dancing around. 18-footer. No.
Oh, good defense by.
Here's Brock Harding, kid from Moline, Illinois. Didn't have an offer from the Illini, and too strong there with a left hand. Harmon.
Everyone plays off of him because of his lack of outside shooting, but he can still be effective.
Tony Perkins still trying to wake up.
In the season, he didn't pout, he didn't mope, he didn't let himself get out of shape. He stayed ready, and when his number was called, he has come up big.
Been a tough senior.
Pass along the baseline. Starting right, spin left, layup at the bucket.
And it's 7-0 run for Illinois. And what a block by Shannon.
30 and 10 is normal.
That guy, he's got better each and every year. Now showing up on the draft board.
Smith can't finish. Damas claims the board, looking to run. Slow it down. Run some offense.
Now, Edey being guarded by Guerrier. Let's see what they take advantage of it.
Smith can't hit. Hawkins
done a phenomenal job in that phase of the game.
Shot clock at 5. Storr got to try to make something happen. Offensive foul.
Illegal screen there by Crowell. Did early in the first half, defending the basketball one-on-one without help.
And now Wisconsin turns it over. Shannon, loose ball. It'll go to the Illini.
Boy, Mike Mitchell Jr. and Terrence Shannon. That was a nasty little exchange.
And Payne with the personal foul.
So Danger couldn't be at a better time for the Illini.
Hawkins fouled by Shannon. Second.
Draw that defender. Shannon has really scored it. Has done a lot of his damage in transition, but knocking down the jumper.
Tony Perkins from that spot.
You can't get back what happened, so you've got to move on. Brad Underwood talked about Thursday's practice being an Underwood-like practice. To be a fly on the wall of that.
Is that the biggest disadvantage today for Iowa? Glass?
Yeah, I think the glass, and then certainly just containing your man, guarding one-on-one, because you've got Shannon, you've got the mask.
By Ben Cricket.
Oh, he drove Guerrier into the hardwood. Those two late joining the play. And McCaffrey airballs it. And Hansberry with the save.
Shot for a guy that's shooting 35% from 3 in Big Ten play.
Perkins right back inside.
Good job that time by Rogers.
Baldwin for 3. It's off the arc. Justin Harmon off the bench with the board.
No, he's devastating. And if you don't flood the area where he is with bodies, he's going to hurt you.
Great patience by Ace Baldwin. Could not.
I'm the Illini. Kern's got the ball. I'm helping.
He scores anyway, and that's a new career high.
Like Illini had numbers, but Goody hits a 3 instead of getting a layup.
And again, Shannon pinned that, and it's goaltending.
In total. Maryland at 14 and 11, needing a win. Shannon pokes it out of bounds. National. I just speak for the fans around here.
Yeah, we know.
Here's Young. Oh, bumped hard. And he scores anyway. That's not first
numbers. Look at his minutes. Look at the way that Harmon has maybe played here. It's just, even Damas has gone down.
Reese called for the screen. Offensive foul. That's his second. Young pulls up. That's a tough shot. Reese collided with the...
Come in the city limits and let it fly.
8-0 Illinois run. Llewellyn on the drive. Can't finish. And we've got a couple bodies. Rogers, Comwell gets it back. 13 to shoot. Reload for Burnett. 30 seconds left in the first half. Burnett had a block by Shannon. Great recovery defensively.
Tyson Walker uses the screen, gets to the free throw line, and knocks down the jumper.
Nebraska the other night was really a terrific game, and they won it because of offensive rebound.
Yeah, overall on the glass they were plus 17, and now another foul is called on Sissoko. Illinois' 10th made three-pointer of the game. And they average 8.5 per night. Hogard using the glass, too strong. High-octane Illinois offense. Walker, runner, no good. And Hawkins.
And nearly the steal on Tominaga. Now Tominaga, the step back three, and he is making up for loss with Hawkins. And the Illini pull it away, up by 9. Does Nebraska have an answer? They do. Tominaga on the drive. Throws it up, he's fouled. He'll go to the line.
Now Thornton, Akpar was headed toward the basket, calling for the basketball. Thornton instead is going to do it himself.
Single digits. See if they can find some rhythm and continue to dig into this depths.
Thornton has been much more aggressive offensively. Fighting Illini able to extend the lead. Buckeyes need a basket in the worst way. Battle down the court. Battle able to create some offense.
Xavier Johnson, step back. Missed it. Indiana 0 for 3 from 3.
Great. Also having Baco off screen action.
It's Johnson. He got bumped. And he put it on the rim. He'll go to the free throw line. Xavier Johnson and Terrence.
And that's what we saw against Rutgers, and you can expect a heavy dose of him driving it tonight.
There's Bowie with the runner, and that sits down for him.
Nice screen right there, comment by Evansville's finest there.
Robbie in a singlet. Not the best image. There's Bowie. In and out. Guerrier rebound.
He is wide open.
Going for the sweep. One game back in the loss column of the Big Ten to Wisconsin at the start of the night. There's Bowie. Same spot as before.
That floater is
a great matchup here. Two all-league guards. Bowie against Shannon. And Bowie short. Shannon behind. Taps it away.
I thought Derek Simpson did a nice job of setting people up. At times it's been more of a scoring-minded point guard. Here's that drop coverage, so the pull-up is there. Make enough baskets. 4 of 15, 0 of 3 from 3. Somebody just got to step up to the plate and make something happen.
And Simpson way off the mark there on the floater, but Amori
at his best.
That game Wednesday, so good against Nebraska, but he had been struggling prior. The numbers down from last year. That's a good sign. Derek Simpson in the mid-range.
Well, that's
Simpson again. Rebound to Hawkins. The Illini like to run. Here they go. Goody. Even closer. Hernandez has had the hot hand. Scooped it up. No. Body's hitting the deck.
Like you said, Ron, he's always playing off 2 feet. Setting his teammates up, finds ways to score. Just having a big-time year.
Averaging 17 points per game. There's his first bucket of the night.
That's from Missouri.
Robinson, not a single Illini fan is sitting down right now.
I think he's throwing it in the ocean right now with the confidence he's shooting it. Remember, 1 of 18 from 3 to start the year, and that's totally changed.
Flip side of that cool t-shirt, too. He extends this lead to 25. Game high for Illinois. Offensive rebound and the effort from
Records is the preseason player of the year in the Patriot League. Down to 5 to shoot. Smith gets one up near the horn, and that's way off, but an offensive rebound.
The patience and poise once he gets into the paint, that's a big boy move right there, Connor.
Smith can't hit the 3. Rebound Guerrier.
The looks have been pretty good, but the ball's not falling for anybody, and there's an impressive block shot by...
Have a similar impact here down the stretch in the first half.
Simpson off the Amori screen for three, banked it in. That's the first made three so far.
Jared Simpson can get downhill here.
Blocked by Shannon.
Great pursuit of the...
17 and had 62 points in the paint.
This is a Western Illinois team that is who went to Northwestern.
Yes, that was
Major
a huge win for the Wildcats, and I'm not sure they're looking forward to playing Purdue this early in the season, but he makes the right move. Again, good job by Marcus of playing off of 2 feet, staying under control. You know their defense is coming to swarm to the ball.
James Dent Jr. have to watch out for keeping him out. And, of course, no Nico Moretti either, dealing with a foot injury. We saw him in a boot earlier on tonight. That basket good by Josiah West.
Couldn't get the 3 to go.
Ryan Myers tries again. This time puts it down. Preseason second team All-American.
I talked about it the other night with you about the basketball gods. When you play the game the right way, usually the game rewards you. And
double. Their lone loss against the top 5 Marquette team that took Purdue to the wire in the Maui Invitational Championship. This is an Illinois.
Coach Johnson's brother, Chicago Bulls fans may remember Dave Johnson from Syracuse as the first-round draft pick.
Shot clock seemed to wind down before that ball was
in the first half.
All of Illinois' points have been in the paint so far. The big men are scoring. Danger and Guerrier. Joseph, as he ran through there with that Euro. Good coaching staff with Brad Underwood. Tim Anderson earlier with great ties to the city of Chicago. Jeff Alexander is down.
Finish off the dunk, and he comes up with neither.
Stafford gets a screen, the floater, bounces out and back in. 27 now to 59.
And they've certainly built their cushion now, but there was a point a few minutes ago. It was an 8-point game. Nice finish there by, I think that was Stafford again.
Evie Mitchell down the lane and nicely defended by Damask. Pollock wants to attack again, and he does, and he misses this time.
Allowed Terrence Shannon Jr. to turn that corner, and he didn't have any backside help.
Cam Jones, a splashdown for his first points.
When you're drawing up the play.
Yeah, Brad Underwood can only sit and watch over there. Cam Jones stalling, then driving, and he is fouled.
Feeds it over to the far side, gets it back. Playing very far back off the screen. Shannon able to stay with him, but a shot from Booker does not go, and the board pulled out. She does not do justice. Tiger Booker back with it now. Shot clock down to 8. Fires and gets the bounce. And that was a lot of what the Illinois offense was last year once Hawkins screened, and Shannon's ability to attack from any direction. As a quick block there from Hawkins, kept alive, however, by Jacoby. Strictly man in the shape of a 3-2, you could say right now, with how Eastern's playing on the three-point line as well. Back to the mid-range, so common for their game. Can't hit it, fight for the rebound. That opens up the drive. You defend against one, you open up the other. Booker. And Eastern Illinois, much like Illinois.
See if they go for a second there now. Hepburn turns the corner. Draws a lot of attention. Storr. No, that is way off, an air ball. He should have given it to rolling that area. Hoiberg gives it up. Mast is back in. Tominaga. He missed it, too strong. Rebounded by Hawkins. Side Hoiberg. Off the penetration. Needs some help. Williams lets it fly. Book it.
Oh, they can all stretch it, can't they? And Hoiberg at home. Hoiberg
turns it over on the low pass. Hoiberg steps in front. He draws Damas. Tominaga.
We thought he had it too.
Bruce Thornton driving it on Rogers. That's a Middleton. High arcing, pure.
5 minutes in the second half, establishing what you're trying to do for the rest of the game.
Doubled Edie immediately. Smith is left open. Cash from three.
That's too easy. By Damask. Shot clock is now reset. Hepburn, 3-ball. Got it.
Our community is really anticipating they're going to have a great crowd when they play on Thursday. Question will be early or late, but they could have an advantage with the home de facto.
That's Shannon's first look at it too tonight. I thought Sanford definitely drug his foot there. Wow.
Buries a three. Josh Dix.
Shoot, Michigan did a good job of hanging around for most of that first half. It was a 16-2 plus run for Illinois that broke this game open. Llewellyn has shot it well, can't hit there.
Records out wide on Guerrier. Taking him in with the left, gave it up. Jones, way off on the three up top.
This is their third one of the possession.
Ziegler, look at the quickness. Vescovy, late clock, missed the three. He does. That's why he just can't give that up. Vescovy's got to be more aggressive to score.
Connect. Little was on the bench a lot with 2 fouls in the first shot. Connect with a miss. Meshack kicks. Watch it. Connects.
Williams, maybe mismatch here. Speed-wise, instead sets up Hyatt for three.
Roger Hyatt.
And that's why we won a bunch of Big Ten championships, and that's why he's in the Hall of Fame.
Well, this Illinois team does have a lot of veterans, as Denton.
That should have been an and one opportunity, but he's so strong, you don't even notice it.
And shook it off real quick. Joseph, after an errant pass, misses the three, and Damask gets the...
I think Illinois fans should be pleased with what they saw because Marquette's one of the best teams in the country.
Three from Antoine Jackson. Already gets the rebound, and it almost picked that one off. Corner of three, that one too strong from Drayshawn Allen.
Terrence.
Guarded by Goody. Goody getting the start here in the second half of play. And that's an air ball. Kick out. Williamson into the corner. Edwards three. And the rebound by Harmon.
Gal State in a trail.
It's Jones. He missed it. Tipped twice. Gold to Kolek. Oh, wow. What a fortunate couple.